What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Pickleball channel. Today, we're going to be going over our first round matchup in the elimination bracket in the Moneyball that we just played. Diane and I are facing off against Mats and Putri. There are some great players and there is familiarity in this matchup. We all kind of know each other's strengths and weaknesses, so this is definitely going to be a good one. Started off with a serve error from Putri and we get a nice side out to start. And you're going to see here they're going to heavily target Diana this match, and she just plays incredibly throughout the whole thing. She's the reason we won it, and I'm going to be talking a little bit of strategy, what we were thinking, break down the points a little more analytically than last video, so hopefully this video is very informative for y'all. And as I just said, they're heavily targeting Diana to start off the game. Putri hit some great shots there, but we played even better defense, and the main strategy that we had is that we wanted to dink with Putri and Diana. Diana's forehand dink is her best part of her game, so we definitely wanted to take advantage of that. And as you can see here, Putri does not want any business dinking, and she's trying to speed up that first ball she sees, and it goes right into the net. So definitely something to look out for in the rest of the video is, can we set up the dinking with Diana? Right here, I decided to drive up the middle, mainly at Putri because obviously she's still in the mid-court. It's always good to attack your opponent there because it's harder for them to hit the volley. Mats tries to come over and cover, and he takes a little bit too big of a swing, so it's pretty hard to control, and he just shanks it out of bounds, and Diana hits him with the sound effect on her video. Diana's channel will be linked down in the description. This is her video. Shout out to her. Make sure you go check her out. Get into a little hands battle right there. Let's see what initiated that one. Diana hits a great drop. And Diana goes with the speed up on the first ball she sees. Putri gives her a slightly high one. Diana attacks Mats' line. And based off the pattern that I see here, I know that this ball is going to be coming middle, so I'm ready to crush it. Mats does a nice job getting that one back, and then I'm able to finish off the point there. Great drive from Diana and drop. Let's see. I'm not able to hit that backhand. So return error there. Now we're up 4-0. That ball kind of looked like it's out. In real time, I call it in. It was probably in. Third shot error from Mats. Nice deep return for me. I go and attack Mats at this point. Mats does a much better job covering Putri right here. Like I said, I'm going to be driving at the person that is still moving through the midcourt. Mats comes over and hits a very nice forehand. Not a bad drop by me. I think that ball hits the net, which is why I'm able to rip my backhand. Let's watch that one more time. I believe this shot right here. Yeah, it pops up on the net cord. I'm able to rip my two-hand middle. Mats covers with his backhand, and now we're just in a hands battle, and that's one of my strengths. I'm going to be able to win those most of the time. Being big at the kitchen, fast hands, covering a lot of ground, that's what I do best. Just like right there. I see the way Mats' body is positioned, the way his head is looking down, I know that this ball is not going to be very offensive. So I move up to the kitchen. I'm ready to cover left, cover right, wherever he goes. You can see his paddle face is very open. It's not in an aggressive position. So I know this ball is getting popped up wherever it goes. So I'm able to lunge to my right and attack this ball. And he is just not ready for it. This ball might have gone out, but it's pretty close. Diana with some great drops and resets there, and I just get a free winner. That was, even though I hit the winner, Diana was the MVP of that point. We're just patiently waiting for the best reset, the best drop, And once Diana hits that, I'm moving up. Mats decides, oh, can't get anything past Diana, let's try Pip. And I just get a free little backhand push up Putri's line because she's a little too tight in the middle. Typically in mixed doubles, the positioning is the man's going to be close to the middle, the female closer to her line. But right here, Putri's pinching the middle, so I just get a nice free winner, nice and easy. Didn't have to hit it that hard. Diana's mixing in some drives here. I really like that. This one I get a little too greedy coming over to her side. Based off the previous shot, I thought she was kind of out of the point because she's right here. I can see that she is like really leaning over to hit this ball. So when they go right back in her area, I'm like, oh, I have to go cover for her. I don't know if she's recovered yet from that shot. As we can see here, Diana is very ready to hit this backhand, but I'm over here getting in front of her, leaning, hitting the off-balance shot. And right there, I immediately apologized. I didn't realize she was back, but that's all part of learning with mixed doubles and a new partner. Serve return error there. Now we're at 8-0. Always, always, always drive at the person that is moving through the midcourt. It would make no sense for me to attack Putri because she's already established at the kitchen. Matt's right here. He's still making his way up to the kitchen, so I'm driving at him, which forces an error. This drive, I get a little greedy. I just sense that Mats is going to be really playing the middle here like he has been, doing a good job covering for Putri, so I try and go behind him up his line, but this ball just sails. Not even close. Yeah, that third from Mats was just way too high, and I'm just able to slam that thing. It's pretty deep, but very effective. Great serve return from Diana and a block. Great defense from Diana. Mats gets super aggressive trying to attack. He probably really wants to get a point here because it's 0-9, and Diana just great defense. You're going to see that throughout this match. Her defense is stellar. Look at that Tui. But we're not able to convert on that one. Let's see what happens here. Nice third. Not great, but Putri does have to take it off the bounce, which is what you're always looking for. Diana is sitting on this two-hand backhand middle. It's a great shot, but Matt's even better defense right there, able to cover with his backhand. Diana can't hit a good reset, and Matt lets her know with a little stare down 9-0. Okay. And then the next point, another time, always attack. Diana knows this too. Any high level player knows this. You gotta attack the person moving to the kitchen. We get Matt slipping again. Now we're sitting at 10-0. It's on everyone's mind. Can we get the pickle? No one wants to get pickled in the tournament. They're really just funneling every ball at Diana, and she's just, here we go. This is what we want. We want the dinking with the forehands. Yeah. Amazing lob. I'm going to give you all the sauce right here. I taught Diana this lob because it is so effective, especially in mixed. Because if you're able to get the ball over the man's forehand, so as long as Matt is not able to hit this ball, lobbing across court will force the woman to either have to take it out the air with a backhand, like Putri does here, or she's going to have to run all the way back and take it off the bounce. There's a 0% chance Putri's able to hit an offensive ball, not just because it's hard, like this is a very difficult shot. And so that lob is just so effective for any woman to learn in mixed doubles. Because like I said, getting it over Matt's forehand, he's not able to come and crush it. And then Putri has to try and take a very difficult ball out the air. That was so good. And we get the pickle. After the pickle, we knew Mats and Putri weren't just going to lay down.
Oh yeah, you talking about
Diana shouts me out for teaching her that. And we leave John hanging, unfortunately. I'll dap you up, brother. Let's get into game 2. Here we go, game 2. We knew Putri and Max were going to come out firing to start. They were not going to be very happy about getting pickled, so we did not expect to dominate like we just did in the first game, but hopefully just keep our momentum going. and get this W. So let's see what we got. Yeah, that's our stuff right there. Diana gets into dinking, and look at my court position. It's so aggressive because Putri has yet to hit a ball up my line. So I'm just gonna play the middle until she does. And once she hits that shot up my line, then I'll be a little more conservative and play more to the left. But until she does that, I'm sitting in the middle waiting to find a ball to attack. Just like there. Could be cleaning up. There we go. That's just me making them play in the mid-court. It's very hard when I'm at the kitchen and they're at the mid-court to hit a good reset because I'm just in total control the whole time. I'm hitting it to Mats, I'm hitting it to Putri until it's a winner. This ball was a little wide. Putri didn't like the call, but let's replay that one. Yeah, that's out. Sorry, Putri. That fired me up a little bit that she was upset about our call, and then
bottom line.
You can hear John say, "Ball don't lie." Even though that ball was out, John did say, "Ball don't lie." Nice drop. Diana hits a pop-up, almost gets us out of that situation, but Putri with the winner. Nice defense from Diana. And there we go. I finally get beat up my line. I'm ultra aggressive court positioning here. Like, I'm literally all the way over on Diana's side, just daring them to hit a ball my way. Mats does a great job hitting this winner, keeping it in. That's a great point by them. I should have ended that point much earlier. Especially with this shot right here. That ball is way over the net. I have all the angles I need, but I just hit a weak shot at Mats, and he does a great job digging it up with the reset. Go cross court with Putri. I'm able to cover that one, but this one I'm reaching just a little too much. Probably should have let Diana take this ball. So they're doing a good job right now of taking advantage of my hyper aggressiveness. This lob goes just a little long. Look right there, I'm still playing super aggressive in the middle. I am slightly to the left compared to earlier, but Mats goes with the lob and it's just long. Diana said she was actually surprised they didn't lob more because Putri has had success lobbing Diana. I guess when I'm Diana's partner, it is much harder to lob because I can cover so much ground. Right there, Putri does a great job on offense, gets the winner. I need to be moving up there, but Diana with a surprise attack. I absolutely love that shot. Diana is known for her soft game. Putri and Mats know this, so whenever she's able to rip a drive, it surprises everybody. Mats, his paddle is at his hips. He does not think this ball is coming hot. Look, he is not ready at all. Diana rips this two-hand backhand, and it forces an error. That was such a smart shot from Diana. Gotta mix up your game sometimes. Throw off your opponent. Dap me up. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, right there, I try and be aggressive off Diana's drive. Putri does a great job of putting it right at. I was expecting this ball to be outside of the frame of my body, but instead it comes right at my stomach. So I'm kind of just trying to push it with my backhand, but it doesn't work out. That was a good shot by Putri. I successfully bait my line there off the third. We'll go back to that. I've been playing really heavily in the middle, so I know they've seen this. They're going to try and hit my line now, so I'm baiting it. I'm moving over left, able to rip this two-hand backhand right back to Putri. Overhead, can't put it away. That's got to be a winner. I hit this ball too shallow. It's not like tennis where you can just slam the ball into the ground and it'll bounce over your opponent's head. When you're hitting slams in pickleball, you should really try and focus on getting depth rather than hitting it as hard as you can into the ground. Putri's able to handle that one. Diana with a nice little dig. And right here, Mats hits a reset, and instead of going cross court to Putri, who is still in the midcourt, I try and go right back at Mats in front of me, and I hit the net. So that was a great defense by them. I just gotta be a little smarter with my shots. That was an incredible third by Putri. Diana gets her feet in some quicksand, doesn't really move as fast as she should, hitting the ball outside the frame of her body. Something you really don't want to do if you can control the situation, and she goes wide with it. So they're building a little bit of momentum here. They have a 4-2 lead. Let's see if we can stop it. And then we just get unlucky with a net cord right here. Once again, they're starting to try and play behind me, go to my line. That shot has to be a little better, a little weak. So Mats is able to drive this shot, hits the net cord. I'm able to react, but I'm hitting this thing way behind my body. So I'm just trying to get it over the net, and then Mats hits a nice winner. Right here, I'm asking Diana if we want a timeout. We still feel pretty good. We don't need to really kill their momentum. They just got a lucky point. So let's see if they can earn one more. And if they do, then we'll call the timeout. Using your timeouts is very important in tournaments to make sure you kill your opponent's momentum. Some people like never use timeouts, and I just don't understand that theory. Got to call a timeout to recollect yourself. But right here, we decide not to use one and see if we can get a side out without one. Nice deep serve return, a bad third. I'm able to start slamming these balls. I got to get more depth on these slams because just hitting them hard down at the kitchen really does nothing. It makes it even easier for Putri and Mats to reset it. Right there, I take that one out there, and Mats finally misses a reset. So one more stop, and we get our side out that we've been looking for. Let's go. My favorite shot. Love, love, love an Ernie. Let's see the setup there for it. Putri goes up my line. I hit it straight back in front of me. And obviously it's blocked. You can't really see, but I'm reading Putri's paddle and her court positioning. So I'm already ready to anticipate this Ernie if she goes back in front of herself, which she does. And it's just high enough to where I can jump over the kitchen and smack this ball up the middle for a winner. Telling Diana something there, I can't really remember, nor can I hear it. I thought this serve was in, they called it out. Kind of a tight call, but it's a tournament, you know. People are gonna call things out that are close. Let's see. Yeah, that's too, you can't tell from this angle, so can't be mad at it. But in the moment, it did fire me up a little because they already questioned our call. I didn't like that call, so you're gonna see I'm gonna start getting a little rowdy here. Mats and Diana are just playing one-on-one here. Brick wall defense from Diana. Mats is being a little too aggressive with that overhead Ernie combination, and he goes wide with it. Great point from Diana. Matt's serve return goes long. I let him hear it with a loud note call. I slipped there. Oh, look at those hands. Let out another little yell. I'm getting fired up. Let's see that point one more time. It's a decent third shot drive. Putri goes with a tough angle, so I'm really stretched out to hit this backhand. It's a really good drop. Putri is leaning in, hitting this ball super low below the net. I actually slip here. Got to get my footing back. I decided to go up Matt's line, which he should be sitting on this shot, which he does. He crushes this ball. But one of the most important patterns in pickleball is that if you speed up the line, and your opponent is ready for it, they're going to crush this ball middle. So my hands are there. I get a little bit lucky. It's a kind of a, it hits a miss hit. It just goes over the net, and Putri isn't ready for it. Let's watch that. Let's watch that pattern one more time. Yeah, I just stick my paddle out. Get a little lucky, but my anticipation, I knew that ball was coming to the middle. Another unforced error from the opponents, and they decided to call a timeout. I think we went on a 4-point run. I believe it was 2-5 when we got the side out. Now they're trying to kill our momentum. Let's see if we can keep it up though. John's telling Diana that it's good to hit the ball over the net rather than under. That's high level stuff right there. You'll only get from John Tell. This is a replay of an older point. Yeah, this is the point that Diana and Masters played one-on-one. Putri and I were just spectating. Yeah, that slam went wide. Oh, that's an amazing third shot winner from Diana. Straight out the timeout, the opponents have a little bit of miscommunication. They don't know if they're switching or not. Maybe they forgot the sign. Putri's really late to get over to her side, and Diana just hits a nice, clean winner. So good. Right there, I get a little bit excited after Diana's winner. I want to hit one, and this ball goes like 10 feet long. Diana hits me with the sound effect too in her video. That's messed up. Here we go, this is what we want. Cross-court dinking. Yep, Diana's gonna win that 9 out of 10 times with anybody. Phew, what a cover from Diana. An underrated thing about this play is that Diana is switching, but look, right here. She can't see the ball at all. I'm completely blocking her vision. Now she can finally see the ball's already getting hit at her, and she slides and is able to cover her chicken wing incredibly. And Matt hits another drive, very aggressive. It clips the net. Diana whiffs, and it does go long. But like, Diana's reaction time here is, let's see that one more time. Like she can't see the ball at all right now. And when she does, it's like right on top of her. She's able to react. That's good stuff.
Great.
John says, great agility. Great strategical miss there. She knew it was going long. Yep, there's our bread and butter. Bread and butter.
Nice.
Diana taking the third, and I'm crashing. That's a great shot, and I just hit a freebie right there. That's a perfect setup from Diana.
Nice crash.
Keep getting those thirds.
Tell her keep hitting those thirds. Oh yeah, that was. I remember this shot. The line is so open, and I remember going down to hit this drive, and I just see in my peripheral how open it is. I got so excited, and I just absolutely sailed this thing. I'm not even close. Yeah, I say right there, it was so open I couldn't believe it. That drive might have been going long. Again, always attack the person that's moving towards the kitchen. Mats puts that one in the net. So we're really running away with this game after they started off with a great punch in the beginning, getting the lead. I think they had a 5-2 lead. So we were able to withstand their momentum and create our own. This one I was super upset about, this shot. I should really be trying to elongate these points because every time... Alright, my phone just ran out of storage, so I'm trying to pick back up where we left off here. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, this is the point we left off at. I really should be trying to elongate this point rather than hit a immediate winner because every time the point goes over like 6 or 7 shots at the kitchen. 6, 7 shots at the kitchen. We have a higher percentage of winning, so I take a pretty low percentage shot there going up Putri's line. It goes wide. Gotta be smarter than that. Gotta make him play. Mats goes wide with that one. Right there, I'm asking Diana if she wants to stay or switch. Throughout the tournament, sometimes I'd play the right side, so we just stay instead of unwinding our stack. But Putri and Mats didn't have super aggressive serves, so Diana was most of the time able to just handle them and get over to the right side. And as I say that, she goes long with her serve return. But throughout this whole match, we really haven't had any of those unforced errors like we were having in pool play, which is a part of why we had so much success this match, limiting our unforced errors on serve returns. Diana plays the sound effect because this ball is going way long, but Mats bails us out there. And he's mad. Something to note for later. Ooh, beautiful attack from Diana. Like I said, Diana's known for her soft game, so every once in a while when she rips out an attack, it surprises everybody. So good. Just need one more, baby. One more and we win the match. I'm dead, bro. Yeah, Diana with a nice little funny edit there. But, yeah, I knew, based off Mats's tendencies and, you know, everything going on with our match. I mean, we pickled them. They're frustrated. You can see how big of a windup he takes. So I know that this ball is going to go long. And if he hits it in, he hits it in. But I'm just getting out the way. Let's see, right here. You can really see he's leaning off his back foot. He takes a massive, massive windup. So I'm already moving out the way. I have no intention of hitting this ball. And my prediction is correct, and we win the match. Yeah, Diana, MVP of this one. She played incredibly. They were targeting her the whole time, and she dominated with her defense and her smart shots. Next round, we're going to be facing Maddie and Jody. This is a super, super competitive matchup. Diana and Maddie are partners together. They've won tournaments together, so they definitely know each other's tendencies. So it's going to be really cool to see how each team strategizes against that, knowing each other's weaknesses and their strengths. So, really hope you enjoyed this commentary, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.